Hello guys, and welcome to another solo leveling arise video. In this one I would like to show you how I cleared chapter 15 hypothesis confirmed. In this stage I barely cleared it, not gonna lie, but I'm going to show you the setup that I use so that you have a reference for it. Yes, so as you can see I'm using Cha, Beast Bike, and main reason being is that I need as much damage as possible because this is a DPS check stage, and I will be, well, I'll be honest with you, it can be that you might be stuck here for a while, but it's okay. It's part of the walls that the game has. Yeah. So what blessing stones am I using for this fight? Yeah, I'm using Chains of Blood because I do get hit quite a bit, and I also want to take advantage of that so that I have attack damage increase. I'm using Reawakening so I can use more skills because that's that's an advantage for when I want to do 2 mutilates. So I'm using the same kind of tactic that I use for Wild Beast in hard. And then for Sharp Perception, I'm using it because due to the penalty you have a decrease on critical hit rate. So with Sharp Perception, Igris, and Cha, you get a little bit of crit, and that actually helps you deal more damage. So that helps you pass also the DPS check. Yeah. As for Sung Jingwoo stats, I'm using well, these are his stats. And I'm using the same set that you would guess. It's toughness and expert. Yeah. As for the skills, just so that you know the levels of the skills, I'm using Armor Break on level 5, and the Vacuum Wave is incredibly good for this stage. It's really good skill. And then the second skill that I'm using, which because unfortunately I don't have Black Hole, is Absorption. But Absorption also has quite a benefit in this stage because it helps me recover mana and also my power gauge, which I want to recover for using 2 mutilates. Yeah, so that's quite beneficial there. Yeah? So with that said, I think I presented everything. These are the sets for the I also have Destroyer set because of Min, so that's quite important to know as well, because I'm trying to use 2 mutilates before the match ends on the boss, and that's something very important that you guys should know. Yeah, so let's see the match now. So what you want to do in this first 2 waves is to use your mob clearing skills as much as possible. Absorption is quite good for gathering mobs, so if you see that there are many scattered ones, just use Vacuum Wave and then Absorption, or Absorption and then Vacuum Wave if you wanna gain more mana, or you're afraid that Vacuum Wave is gonna kill the mobs and then you won't have enough to gain MP. Yeah? Using Plum Sword and Moon Shadow is the same pattern, just that they have less range, but still they're good for clearing, let's say, mobs of 3 and 4, or if you can gather them with the skill, you can also use Moon Shadow after that. Now you can use all the dashes you can, because right here you get 3 again, so just so that you have that in mind. Try to grab that extreme evasion from the skeleton or one of the mobs. I think the skeleton is easier because he's bigger and he's slower. Yeah. So once you do that, just try to move, because the thing is that you will have let's say meteors falling, so you don't wanna get hit. So whenever you use Plum Sword or Moon Shadow or whatever weapon you have, you can use Scythe as well. Just have in mind that you will most likely not be able to completely use it, because otherwise you will get hit. Yeah. Now I've cleared all the mobs, and well, those 2 were left, but not a big deal. And now I will face the undead by myself, and of course he hits me a little bit, but it's alright. I have Min there, so I can gain a little bit of HP, but as you can see, there's only 1 minute 5 seconds left. So the first thing you want to do here is just to use mutilate as fast as you can, preferably with a death break. Yeah? There I'm seeing that I'm running out of time, and then I'm like, I have to use it right away. You will see now that this is the first use of mutilate, yes? And you will see the amount of seconds of the cooldown of mutilate. See, this is 54 seconds, and I have around, yeah, so if you can see the timer and the seconds left of mutilate, you know that this mutilate is gonna happen near the end. But it's fine because I do almost the same with wild beast, as in I use the mutilate near the end, so it's not a big deal. But I wouldn't suggest you to do it this way. I would suggest you to clear mobs a bit faster and use mutilate earlier. Yeah, I've had clearing times of, I mean, with my equipment, with my current equipment, of I think 120. I have 120 when I reach the boss. Like, those are my best times, and those you can use that as a reference, so that you know that if you get 120, it's a really good time, and you will have more than enough time to mutilate twice. Yeah? Now I get the mutilate near the end. As I said, better to do it with more time. I'm just trying to clear this stage. I'm not trying to 3-star it or anything. Yeah? So there you go. Extremely clutch in near the end. Hope that it helps you with the tips. If you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.